Let's let's try to know the limitation of the Bohr's model. Niels Bohr in 1930 was very successful, and it was a way ahead of Rutherford's drawback. He tried to explain the drawbacks of Rutherford's model of an atom, which only described the nucleus, the size of an atom. Well, despite all the things, when Bohr was able to explain the spectral lines that are the absorption the absorption spectrum or the emission spectrum of hydrogen atom, he was able to introduce the concept of principal quantum number, calculating introducing the term, the idea of stationary states, where are putting forward the argument, nullifying the argument of James Maxwell, which states that a charged particle, when it accelerates, electromagnetic radiation will be emitted. According to Bohr's model, if an electron is in a stationary state, it will not release, it will not emit any kind of energy. So the atom will be stable as long as it is moving in a stationary states. Then he was able to number the stationary states as 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. He was able to calculate the radius of the permitted orbits in which the electrons will be revolving, and the energy that will be possessed by it, how electromagnetic radiation is emitted, and what will be its frequency. Combining the Max Planck's theory, quantum theory, he was able to calculate um, the the various kinds of frequency and energy that is released when the hydrogen atom will be heated with electromagnetic radiation. But there were certain limitations of the Bohr's model. There was something which it could not explain. So let's study where it failed. So number one is it fails the Bohr's model of hydrogen atom. It is only for hydrogen atom. It failed even in hydrogen atom to account for inner details of line spectrum of hydrogen atom. We find that the spectrum in hydrogen atom was not simple as it looked like, as per the calculations, as per the relationship that he provided. There were many inner details. There were many inner lines, inner line spectra, fine line spectra, which could not be explained with the simple formulas that he has given. And besides that, Bohr's model of hydrogen atom was only successful to describe the hydrogen atom or similar atoms, like helium cation, or lithium cation, or beryllium cation, not helium atom, not lithium atom, or not beryllium atom. He was not able to explain why they are stable, how their radiations, how the spectra of helium, lithium, or beryllium is forming. It was not able to explain. Besides hydrogen, it was not able to explain any other atom of other elements, their stability, or the spectrum that is being formed by them. And in addition to that, the Bohr's model also failed to explain the splitting of spectral lines. The spectral lines, the spectrum, it's splitted when the atoms are put in the magnetic field or in the electric field. The spectral lines got splitted. He could not explain why it got splitted, and it has been named with special name. It's called Zeeman effect, when the spectral lines are splitted with the help of magnetic field, and when the spectral lines get splitted when it is put in the electric field, it is called that effect is called star effect. So in short, the Bohr's model of hydrogen atom was not able to explain the splitting of spectral lines, called Zeeman effect and star effect. It could not explain the Zeeman effect and star effect. And last, but not least, the Bohr's model also failed to provide an explanation of formation of molecules by atoms. Why do atoms combine together with that electron? Why in the shells? Why in the shells, or in the principal quantum number, or by calculating the energy and the radius, he was still not able to explain why atoms combine and they form molecules through chemical bonds. The formation of chemical bonds and these effects could not be explained by Bohr's model of hydrogen atom.